for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
This game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with them. They cross midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Galloping inside the 40. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
13 yards.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Jets. 1st down.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. That one's complete, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
At the 48-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Third down, here's Williams. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Second and 3.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down from the 42. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Now come to the line here, second and 9.
Second and 9.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. North tacks on that extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bears 7.
Now Camarda on to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Williams to throw on first. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Williams on the play action. Connects downfield. On target to Burden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Working from the gun. Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st down from the 41.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70, 19.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. York good on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Now Camarda on to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Williams to throw on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Bears.
Again, it's Williams. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams again. He's trying to push the field. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Trying to work quickly now.
Brings up second and 15 at the 36-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now third and
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cup 19. Here we go. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Rook tacks on that extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Camarda on to send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Williams will look to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd down, here's Williams. Got his man, Thomas has it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Now a give running right. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He can run it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact. That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
On 4th down, it's Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him to 1st.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Swift. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the fourth.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Caught quick right side. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Fourth down. Pass coming. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. Right in the 31. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2. And this is Cobb, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Williams on first down. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Bears first down.
On first down, they'll run. Escapes a defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Dumped off to his running back. Keeps away from one. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
Bears first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears...
First down, Williams to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
Working from the gun, Williams.
At the 13-yard line.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a Romadudes touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 29.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. The Jets and Breece Hall, that's set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. This one to Williams out left side. Still has some space up near midfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bears have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, Franklin. It really is a quarterback in this moment of game. You gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here he is to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
16 yards.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets 25.
And look to throw it. Pass is cut at the 9. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Setting up to pass. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Now to throw. moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
First down.
Cut
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Jets take their first time out. Second down now, they need 7.
19 tight.
At the
19 tight.
9-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Has it in close. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Camarda on to send it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the win goes to the Jets. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their